Hey folks, Joe out here in the shop again. Just kind of a laid back day. Did a fair bit of work earlier. Then took a two-piece Greenland paddle. Hold on a second. Let me grab one. Two-piece Greenland paddle, a lot like this guy here. Comes across, part in the middle. Boxed one of these up today. Sent it off to a customer down in southern Ontario. I actually did that with the Surly Bridge Club bike. Just had the box strapped right onto the back rack here. Ran it out to FedEx. About a 5 kilometer ride. Excuse me while I put this away. Paddle is just showing you that might be going out to Newfoundland as early as tomorrow. Just waiting for that sale to finalize. If so, I'll pack that one up tomorrow. Run it out to FedEx tomorrow afternoon. And another one gone. There's a couple more back there as well. Right here we have a Greenland style storm paddle that I just glued up. I finished that up today, and I'll start cutting it out and shaping it next couple days. Give me a second while I take the clamps off of this, put these away, make a little bit of space here. It's actually been a fairly busy day here, which is good. I thought about going out for a good run today, or maybe a longer bike ride, but it is extremely smoky outside right now. You can walk outside, you just can taste the smoke in the air. There's forest fires all over the place to the west of here. For those that don't know, I am in northwestern Ontario, Canada. Thunder Bay and our neighboring provinces to the west, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta, all have a severe amount of forest fires going on. There's a few in this region as well, so there is a lot of smoke in the air. So I figured I'm just going to hang out, get some work done, run a paddle out, get it shipped off, then do a few things out here. Let me put this guy out of the way. We'll put this one over here. Excuse me. This is usually where I have some of the paddles in progress, just kind of hanging out. One piece Greenland paddle. This guy here will soon end up looking a lot like this guy here. If you can see this, just finished this up last week. That's waiting to get picked up. That should actually be in the house where it's not going to get banged around. I will take that in the house with me tonight. There's a few canoe paddles down here as well. Let's see now. Let me clean off the bench here a little bit. Make a little bit of space. Grab a toolbox. One thing I really need to get soon is a new bike stand. I had one out here a couple years back, sold it before a short-term move to Winnipeg. Haven't replaced it yet. Should have replaced it while I was working at the bike shop. Didn't. My bad. Had a park stand, portable park stand when I was out in BC. Sold that before moving to Thunder Bay back in 2008. I think I'm going to get another one of those one of these days. Not too far down the road, but soon. Anyways, what I want to do here this evening is just thinking about the bikes here. Here I have my Trek 520 Grando, nice steel frame touring bike. And on this one, I don't know if you can see it from this angle. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. On this guy, I have a set of Crankbrothers pedals. They're the double-sided pedals. Clip in on one side, the egg beater style. Flats on the other, so I can wear these with my clipless biking shoes. Or I can ride this bike with my regular normal footwear or sandals, whatever I want. Typically only ride this bike when I'm going up to put in a little bit of distance. Not for running errands or anything like that or commuting. Whereas my other bike, this guy here, Surly Bridge Club, another steel frame straight bar touring bike. This also has Crankbrothers pedals on it, double-sided clip in. I also have a rear rack on this one. I'm going to be getting a front rack for this soon. The rear rack I originally bought for the Trek, eventually put it on the Surly instead for a while. It's still there. I have the front rack for the Trek in the house. And let me pop this here rear pannier off. Let me pop this pannier off. These are quite old. I got these secondhand years ago. Front and rear set of panniers. They're MEC brand, Mountain Equipment Co-op. They used to be called. Now it's Mountain Equipment Company. That's a different story. I think I traded a canoe paddle for a full set of bags. Or it might have been a cutting board and a couple other accessories. I'm not sure. It was a smoking deal. Anyways, we've got brand new Ortliebs in the house. Still haven't taken them out of the boxes yet. I've just been using these. Main reason is they're great for commuting. If something happens, I lose them or whatever, they get stolen. About nothing. the Ortliebs. Next time I do an actual bike tour, loaded bike tour, I'll definitely be using those. We'll talk about those one day soon. I'll bring them out. Anyways, this bike, I do a lot of my riding on this as well. The longer rides on the track, more of the road style bike. This one I also use for commuting, grocery getting, taking paddles out to FedEx, whatever, picking up supplies. I also have a Burley Coho XC trailer for behind this, and sometimes I use that for shipping paddles out to FedEx, longer ones, or if I have more than one paddle. One small paddle box, I can put that on here, just run it out like I did today. I sometimes have the panniers on, go grab a couple things at the grocery store. Let's say I just need a liter of milk, loaf of bread, maybe a couple of steaks, whatever. Throw in the panniers, done. This bike, I'm always riding with the clipless shoes on. So I started thinking this morning, why do I have the double-sided pedals here on the track when I only use that when I'm actually going out just to ride? No errands, no commuting stuff, no running around. And I have the clip-in only pedals on this bike, which I also use for running errands. Sometimes I might be just going a kilometer up the road, grab a couple things, right back. I don't need to be riding clipless for that. So I was thinking I should just swap these pedals around, put the double-sided ones on here, and put these guys onto the track. So that's what I'm about to do. I need to find my pedal wrench tool, and I gotta clean up my toolbox. That's coming one of these days too. Anyways, I'm just going to turn off the camera for a moment and get this started, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. I just moved bikes around a little bit here while I was off camera, and got out my Park bicycle lube. So put a little dab on the pedals here when I swap them out. The pedal wrench I use, I couldn't find the actual pedal wrench I wanted to use. I just got out my Crankbrothers Multitool. It's got the various size Allen keys. One set of pedals takes one set of pedals takes another. Got these started, took the first ones off. You don't need to watch the whole thing here of me changing out the pedals. Put a little bit of lube on them. I would repeat this with the other side, obviously. And so this guy, the two-sided clip-in, going to go onto the truck. I'll just get that started here. And this guy, the Doubleshot from Crankbrothers, these guys are going to be going on to the Surly Bridge Club. Always good to put a little dab of grease on the threads. Nothing worse than having it get all seized up and you have to fight to try and change them out when the time comes. So that is the opposite of fun. Hopefully I'm still in the camera range here, so you can still see what I'm doing. That takes the bigger of the Allen keys that are on this one here. The other set of pedals takes this one here, one size smaller. And I'll just, oops, hold on a second. I just noticed the part fell to the floor. There's a little spacer washer here that goes to the inside. And I'll just pop that back on. Just like that. Pin that back on, get the Allen key inside here. And now we'll just snug that one up. Trying to do this was getting my arm all over the chain. So that's one side done. I'm going to turn the camera off, swap out the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks, so I'm back. Let me have a drink of coffee. It's almost 7:30 here. I was very tempted to grab a beer while I was just in the house. Went in and washed my hands after finishing up the pedal swap. Let's put the grease and lube and Multitool back in the box. I gotta either buy or build a new toolbox for my biking related tools. This one's not going to cut it much longer. This bigger box set over here, that's more like mechanic tools, not bike mechanics, but in general, regular wrenches, socket set, some of the woodworking stuff, but a lot of the woodworking stuff is up here behind me. Needs a bit of an overhaul pretty soon, but we'll get to that one of these days. Anyways, no beer yet, still on my coffee. Did the pedal swap that I want to do. It just makes more sense. The bike I run some errands on, do a little bit of commuting and grocery getting and all that. You have the double-sided pedals on that one. That way I can just wear regular footwear on that if I'm just going out to the store or whatever. And the bike that I put more miles on, I'll put the double-sided Crankbrothers on that, which I did. I shouldn't say I will, because I already did. A small shout out to my friend Paul Dixon in Winnipeg, Manitoba. He gave me these pedals, 2 sets of these pedals actually, a couple of years back when I was working at Olympia Bike Shop in Winnipeg. Thanks, Paul. If you happen to be watching this, I'll buy you a beer next time I see you there, buddy. And these guys here, the Doubleshots, I bought these, I'm guessing about 5 years ago. I might put a link in the description box down below for that, maybe for the Crankbrothers Multitool as well. Put those in the description box. Click on those. You like what you see, you decide to order them. I'll actually get a small commission off the Amazon sale. You still pay the same price. That's how the Amazon affiliate links work. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Rock Rose computer, GPS. Should do a review on that one of these days. I actually bought 2 of them. I like the first one so much. I also got that off of Amazon. Let's see. So yeah, the bike swap thing's done. I want a new toolbox for my bike tools. I could just buy one, but more likely I'll take some nice pieces of wood and make up something nice. If so, there will probably be a video too on that as well. A little bit of background noise here right now. There's an airplane flying overhead. I live just a few kilometers in a straight line from the airport out this way. Sometimes it's a little bit noisy, though I barely notice it after all these years, but you might hear it on the video or you might not. I'm not sure. Anyways, a fairly short video, which is going to end up being longer than I planned on because I'm battling on like I sometimes do. Haven't been doing a lot of YouTube stuff lately. Haven't even been doing a lot of paddle building the last little bit. Just sort of ramping back into the paddles the last few weeks. What I've been building the last couple of months is a lot of Western Red Cedar raised bed planter boxes. In a moment, I'll turn the camera off, take it off the tripod, and go handheld for a moment and show you a few of those that are outside the driveway waiting to be sold and or picked up. But now that season is starting to wind down, so it's more full-time into the paddle building, back into the YouTube thing, and hopefully get some trips on the bikes coming up soon. I've been doing a lot of running lately as well. Really working on getting the fitness back up to where it should be. Fitness tumbled after a stroke in February 2023. It also nosedived after COVID in late December 2022. Just recovering from that when I got that little stroke. It was not fun. That was more stress and grief related than anything else, although apparently high blood pressure and cholesterol were contributing factors. I think I got that pretty much under control now, so I'm not worried about that. That being said, I am definitely eating a healthier diet than I ever have in my life, and I'm kind of liking that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up now, and soon, I'm going to do a little handheld, show you those planter boxes first. After that, I'm going to tidy up, putter out here a little bit, and once I head into the house, I may crack a beer, and I may put this video together tonight, or I may do this tomorrow. We will see. It is currently Tuesday, June the 2nd. Yeah, hard to keep track of the days sometimes. That's what happens when you kind of work from home for yourself. Every day kind of feels the same. Holidays come along. It's like, holiday, what's that? It's just another day. Anyways, I'll be right back in a second to show you those planter boxes. I almost forgot. So yeah, I've got the camera off of actually it's not just cameras, I'm using the iPhone for this. So there's the Surly bike after the pedal swap. There's the Trek 520 Grando. And going out this way, here's a couple of the planter boxes, a 2 foot by 6 foot, 14.5 inches tall, and a 2 foot by 8 foot, same height in behind that. Over here we got a couple on legs. These are really good for gardening. You don't have to bend over to do any weeding or anything like that. I sell a lot of these. One in front is 2 feet by 4 feet. One in behind, 2 feet by 6 feet. both 34 inches high. Those sell very well. Another flat one over here, smaller one, 2 feet by 4 feet, 14.5 inches high, same as those two guys over back there. And this little guy, which I built up and added to the list that I offer for sale, though I may end up keeping this one. It's 20 inches by 34 inches long, and height is, I believe, 24 inches. And that one I might end up taking out over here. I'll show you what I have in mind. Bear with me for a second. Flowers are starting to come up nicely in the front yard. Anyways, over here, a front deck that we'd built up several years ago. There used to be trees and shrubs over here. And we got this nice deck. And in between those Adirondack chairs, I might bring that planter box out and put it right in the middle, or maybe off to one side. I'm not sure yet. And I'm also thinking of starting to, airplane again. Hold on a second while that flies over. That's a little better. These Adirondack chairs are nice, but I think seeing as I do a lot of woodworking myself, I have plans inside for Lee Valley. I may make up a couple new ones myself, replace those, something new. And if I do that, I can also add those onto the website as well. Not the website, but just that kind of stuff I sell through. Whoops, blocking the camera. That sort of stuff. These guys here, I sell all these locally. These are obviously big and bulky. I'm not going to be shipping those. Those Adirondack chairs, if I start building those, I'll add those to Marketplace. My other Facebook page, Joe Woodshop Creations, which is for everything I build that is not paddles. Paddles go on my other page, which is Joe Paddles. Anyways, that's that for now. Let's see here. I'm trying to do something that's going to switch the camera around, but it's not letting me. Anyways, that's it for now. Back in the shop. There's the bikes. And behind that is my coffee. I'm going to grab that, sip on that, tidy up out here a little bit, call it a night, and I'll get this video up probably on Wednesday or maybe Thursday. Talk to you all soon. Later.